Hey there, this video will cover the first half of the Dragon Quest units, starting with Molrusso EX. Molrusso EX is a dancer, and she is one of the support units with a very long shelf life. Reason is simple, she combines a lot of roles, so even in JP people use her to this day. Molrusso's game style revolves around jest points. These points enhance her skills and let her use skills for free. How this happens? Let's say you've collected 3 jest points, the maximum. You use any skill, and in addition to that one, she also uses her skills from slots 1, 2 and 3, consuming 1 jest points for each. So essentially you use 3 skills and one of them twice, the one you picked, which saves you a lot of actions. The problem is with jest generation. All 3 get used up when you receive only 1 more by the turn end. Max boosting helps by giving you 1 more point, and as I understand, it comes after the all points get used up. So the first turn when you can consume all the points is turn 3. And that's not all actually. Depending on the amount of used jest points, you get more buffs. The important one is Enlightenment. It gets applied to the front row and lets you bypass weaknesses. Just like that. As you see, it applies 2 times. One is a 2 turns 100%, and the other is a 50% 1 turn. This allows it to extend itself, more or less, but buff extending doesn't work on it. And some more buffs, quite convenient. Molrusso EX has amazing support skills. First one is all charge and damage cap one, amazing pick. Second is a simple offensive buff. You probably won't always need it, but it's universal, so it's great. Then the heal, but the important part here is 1 BP, and she also has rehabilitate as well. Absolutely stacked with the most useful things. There is more. Solo ult, would you look at that? Never not useful. And she also has a number of attack skills, but there is nothing special about them, just pick the one that fits the most. All in all, that's a support unit you wouldn't want to miss. Find a way to get her, she'll make your life much easier. Now Cyrus EX. A freaking disappointment, sadly. You need a triple cast to fix someone like him at this point of the game. His kit is very outdated, sadly. He gets a double cast and some damage cap buff in the future, but it will be too late, sadly. Cyrus is sort of a fire lightning support, who blatantly does very little. The self buff is okay, but it doesn't matter much if he does 5 hits maximum. And the front row buff, while convenient, is just a convenience, it's never a problem to cap. And the damage cap, while nice, is not enough. Cyrus has very similar attack skills, 2 fire and 2 lightning versions, all slightly different. There's a 5 hit lightning as well, just in case. I guess they're sort of strong because of implants giving a boost in potency, but 5 hits is too little. He gets a double cast in the future, but I think it's still too little for this stage. His ult is a meme, 1 hit with big damage cap. Pardis has it as a regular skill, by the way. It's not all green though. Cyrus as well as Viola will get a huge buff to their damage cap. You can probably search up some JP videos with big numbers, but it's simply big numbers. It probably won't beat a gazillion hit follow-up Insanity with Zerg. And the last skill, EX heal skill buff. Man, I wish I could use this turn 1. Would have been a great opener. But no, we have to uber balance him or he'll get too strong. What a killjoy, really. I think it's obvious it's a skip. Not that you have much of a say, but if you get Molrusso early, save the rubies. You won't regret it. He looks like a sort of beginner unit to get money out of newbies who don't know any better. I tell you, OG General Pool Cyrus is literally better. He at least has a reliable source of potency up and damage buff active skill. And, funnily enough, Rainbow Team synergy because of ult. Viola EX up next. Viola stole the Sage robes and staff and is also a big number nuker. Looks more competent than Cyrus though. Viola has simple strong passives. Big buffs, damage cap, all that. The most important one is the 6 BP boost. It seems to me like quite a handicap. She has BP regen, but that's still a factor you need to plan around. Viola has a self-potency up skill. I think what you can do with her is spend the 200% potency on the 9 hit and then just use her 2 hit nuke. It should be strong as is. You can help it with the potency ult to give it more damage cap though. The ult is great. Implants and a 9 hit. Here are the nukes. They have an innate damage cap to help reach all those big numbers easier. And there's a 4 hit, which will become a 6 hit after an update. Besides that, there's also the elemental rest down with implants, if you need it. Viola has some nice qualities, but you will easily replace her one way or another. Almost all multi-hit nukers have a way to do single hits. Look at Kaine, Padis, Dark Knight for example. So similarly to Cyrus, save your rubies if you got Molrusso early. Thanks for watching.